This has just arrived in the post. This is the Manfrotto Befree travel tripod. I'm off to Norway in a month's time, and it's always a battle to keep my luggage down to a weight that is both not too much to carry and not too expensive to put in the hold. So I bought a sort of cheapish tripod. It had very good reviews. People said it's as good as any professional tripod. A Zomi D666 or something, off the top of my head. And it's done the job. It's a nice sturdy tripod and it's been reliable. But it is quite heavy, even though it's carbon fibre. And it's about 1.6 kilograms, the Zomi is. And I wanted to shave my weight down a bit. So I have bought this Manfrotto. Bought it from Uttings since they had a sale on the price, and then they had another 10% off again. So I managed to get this for 180 quid, which is quite cheap. Now, I'd say, playing around with it, the biggest weight saving they've done, Manfrotto's done with this, is in the ball head here. So it is quite a small one and quite an actual small ball. And that is where they've shaved the weight off. This whole thing, I mean, when I took it out of the packaging, I was amazed actually how light it was. It is only 1.1 kilograms. So with that, I should be able to either not be over my weight limit, or I can take an extra lens. So either way, I'll be pleased with that. But you are compromising some things. So I would say the sturdiness of it is pretty good. I've had the legs out, and they do seem quite sturdy as most tripods I've come across. But just the one thing I would say could be a problem is just it's a smaller diameter ball in here than other ones I'm used to. But it's still very nicely made. Quick release mechanism. I've got to find out whether that fits the L plate that I've got on my camera. Otherwise, it comes with its own base plate there. So I've got to play around with that. If it doesn't fit the L plate, which I use all the time, then I'll have to look at using a different head, which kind of defeats the object. So it has these twist settings for adjusting. It's hard to do single-handed. Adjusting the angle of the legs. And then it has just simple release clips for extending each individual leg. So 3 sections, obviously getting thinner and thinner as you go down. Got a little rubber foot opposed to a spike at the bottom. But all in all, a nicely made and very lightweight indeed tripod. So ideal for travel. Just one concern is the size of the ball there, but I will look into that and play around with that before going. Comes with a little handy shoulder bag, but frankly I personally wouldn't be using that because it's just more weight and unnecessary. Okay, the Manfrotto Befree carbon fibre travel tripod. Actually, what I'll do, I'll extend the legs. Just a few, actually, before I go, stats with it. So as I say, 1.1 kilograms in weight, and I think it goes to maximum height of 1.4, which is another trade-off. So others will go to 1.6, 1.7. So the height is slightly less than some, but that is again where they've shaved some of the weight off. Let's pause this and extend it right out. Okay, here we go. So this is it fully extended. Okay, so a good height. So that's chest height on me. I am about 6 foot tall. So that's plenty to be getting on with. Fairly sturdy. Giving it a shake. Can't complain about that. And actually, just as a little sort of feature, the poles aren't actually completely round. They have these flattened edges, which allows, sorry, my thumb's a bit discoloured there from just eating the tangerine, which allows the sort of locking mechanisms to work. Same with the legs, they're not, they have just one flat edge. Don't know if you can see that, so there's the flat edge, yes you can see that. Oh, there's some of my pictures I need the tripod for. So yeah, I'd recommend it, especially at the right price. So I mean, you can spend £600, £700, £800 or more on a tripod. So at 180 quid, I think it's a bargain for the weight, particularly. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more reviews, subscribe. Thanks for watching.